Hello, everyone. Hi. Hi. um, so this is another weird intro, but we'll go for it. Today, yeah, I'm back. I have taken a break ever since I had my heart broken when I was in Paris, and I'm now fresh, ready to go for the jump season. Hopefully not too fresh. Hopefully don't go off too quickly or enough. But yeah, start off the jump season. Well, maybe I'll go off too quickly because this could be two previews in 2 days. I'm also going to do the Betfair Chase tomorrow, but I'm starting with the 1965 Christy Chase, or Christy Chase, probably Christy Chase. And it is, for me, probably going to be the race of the season. A genuinely, really, really high-class race between the two, obviously, market leaders. And that is Altior and Cyrname. It is such a strong clash for British racing. It's Nichols versus Henderson, the two highest rated horses in Europe, and yeah, I don't understand why this hasn't been built up more. It has the potential to be absolutely huge. Altior stepping up in trip. Cyrname was sort of the dark horse of, well, he was just phenomenal last year in 2 starts, and no one really knows how good he can be. Altior, people still don't know how good he can be. People think his rating is too low. People think he'll be better suited to going up to further. So this race is generally a hugely defining moment for not only this season, but I think probably the last 2-3 years of jumps racing. So we'll start by looking at the weather. It's currently soft at Ascot, and the forecast is for it to be dry until Thursday, and then the showers will kick in over the weekend. I'm speaking from today as in Monday, so dry Monday through Thursday. Only showers, so hopefully the ground goes no worse than soft. Good to soft would be ideal for these two horses. I'm not going to run through the statistics. I think these two horses defy statistics, particularly Altior. He's obviously unbeaten over fences, and anything that's come in front of his way, he has readily disposed of. And for that reason, he's one of the best 2-milers of all time. Some people will say, well, Mick Fitzgerald even goes so far as to say he's the best horse he's ever seen. I have only got into the racing for 3-4 years ago, so I think I don't want to impart my opinion on something like that. But he is clearly a superb racehorse. He's beaten everything relatively comfortable. He's had one or two. His Champion Chase wasn't the most convincing of wins last year, but the year before that, he was phenomenal against peak form Min. And going left-handed, right-handed, he's made all, he's settled. He's been great over 2 miles. And as I said, he's beaten everything that's come in front of him. The question has been whether he can enhance his form, whether he can replicate his form even over further. A lot of people saying his race style will suit him by going over longer trips. He generally settles, sometimes so much so that he hits flat spots in his racing, and then it's always in the final furlong or two that he's at his most powerful. Always hits the line really well. So for that reason, going up in trip should suit. He's not going up, and he's going up in trip by 3 furlongs further than the furthest he's ever raced before, and I don't think the trip is too much of a concern. Maybe a little worry could be that he jumps out to his left, but maybe because of Cyrname in front of him going at a good pace, he'll be able to really focus, and that may well bring out the best of Altior's jumping. So we'll move on to Cyrname. He is arguably the villain of this tale. If you were to choose a villain out of Henderson and Nichols, you'd probably go for Nichols. Henderson just too lovable and adorable, and smiley, emotional man. Whereas Nichols, I feel, is a bit more ruthless. But yeah, on to Cyrname. He, going into last year, I can't imagine he was anyone's horse to follow, but he was phenomenal in 2 different starts, notably both around Ascot and both over 2 miles, 5 furlongs. Also, both on good to soft. So we could potentially be playing right into Cyrname's conditions. His win in the Betfair Ascot Chase last year was phenomenal. The horses in behind with Politilog, waiting patiently, Fox Norton and ASO. ASO, who even went on to come second in the Ryanair in his next start. So the form of that is good, and the way he won by 17 lengths is obviously devastating. Nichols has been slightly slowly away this year with his horses. Maybe not at the sort of strike rate he'd want to be at, but he's going to have Cyrname fit for this. Both trainers are going to have their horses fit for this. They're too proud. It's too big a clash for them not to go in close to their prime form. So, yeah, I wouldn't worry about Nichols' form. I was also going to point out the fact that Cyrname hasn't, in the past, gone well fresh. So maybe you can be worried about that. But as I said, hopefully the trainers have both horses at almost their peak. And yeah, when I thought about previewing this race, I thought, okay, I'll talk about how Altior is just too good a horse. He's too classy. And then I watched Cyrname's win in the Betfair Ascot Chase, and he actually was phenomenal. He makes all, and I don't know whether that's why it's been stuck in my head, that it's just been, oh, maybe he got an easy lead over the summer, I just forgot about it. But when I watched it again, okay, he makes the running, but then 1 or 2 furlongs out, or maybe 2 furlongs out, he looks like he's about to be swallowed up by about 4 different horses, including waiting patiently. He comes up on the bridle, and then almost from 2 fences out to the line, or it might even be 1 fence out to the line, he pulls 17 lengths clear of these horses, and just that to me is not. I don't know. It was really, really taking, and that's why I'm so sort of find it bizarre that there hasn't been more of a promotion of this race by ITV Racing Post at the races. However, I haven't seen as much as I think there should be, because Cyrname was phenomenal, and Altior has been phenomenal for the last 4 years, and this race is just going to be so good. I really don't think you need to take a bet on it. I don't know whether the British public will pile into Altior, obviously being the leading name in horse racing for the last 3-4 years. But maybe if Cyrname drifts to bigger than 6-4, bigger than maybe 7-4, you could start thinking about having a bet. But I don't know, just enjoy, again, this wonderful spectacle of a race. I think it will be fantastic. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with a preview of the Betfair Chase. But for me, this is the bigger race of the day, so I thought I'd get this out there first. And it's definitely the more divisive race, Altior versus Cyrname. So let me know if you have any opinions. Like, comment, subscribe, dislike if you disagree with everything I'm saying. And yeah, I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Sleep well. That's so creepy. Goodbye.